Welcome you guys back into my audio program. So what I'm doing now is I'm just reading my scripts over here I wrote recently so I can help you guys to succeed. So what I'm doing is I'm just transcribing my beautiful list of pen to paper writing into audio format. So I see, so now I learn to make a greater legacy in the progress and process of what I write. I learn how I need to see. I stand tall because my family with I, but alone now. See, so I'm saying that my families are with me all the time, but I'm always alone. I see I am unready, in terms of I'm unready to have a girlfriend because of my ways. I see I can have a girlfriend, but they want plastic money and fame. See, the woman over here in these days want plastic money and fame from guys, and they want a guy that has fame women today want guys who are famous, and that's what I'm saying, because of my ways. I see also I'm getting Europe papers. So I'm saying because of my ways, because I'm currently, as much as I can, famous, but the woman over here in my days are just running off to other guys. So I have to get myself Europe papers. So I'm getting myself Europe papers with my mum, because she lives in Europe right now, and she lives overseas, and she has Europe papers with Croatian passport, and the Croatian dome is with the European Union at the moment. So Croatian passports have Europe zone in them. So if you have a Europe passport, you also have a Croatian passport. So that means that anybody who has a Croatian passport today can also live in Spain and Italy and Netherlands and Germany, and they can go live there. But Serbia, no, at the moment. So Serbian passports at the moment have no European zone. So Serbian people can only live in Serbia. Croatian people can live anywhere in Europe. And that's how it is, except Serbia. So Europe is unable to live in Serbia, and Serbia is unable to live in Europe, because Europe has to bring in Serbia to make Serbia the European Union as well. So this is currently in 2021. I see how my biological mom wants to help, I hear. I see, so now I need to get help. I see how alone I see I can live, but it's a long life. I see it's a long life, it's a lone life as well for me, is what I'm saying. See, why is that? Because just the way it is for myself at the moment. I'm by myself, I have myself only. I see, so now I need to live better, so I'll produce it all better. I see, so now they stand on my medical history with police history and collect data to say this man can kill somebody for me. So I'm saying somebody over here is collecting police history of me to say that something around me is murdering something or something like that. So let's have a look. See, nothing is murdering anything around me. So I'm just positive. I see, so they do that too. So I now see, it sounds like it's, so now I see how I need to see that is going downhill, which is 9 to 5 work for all. I see, so if I read it again, I produce it all better. I see, so they stand on my medical history. I see somebody standing on my medical history with police history and collect data, and they're collecting my data. So the police and the doctors is what I'm referring to as people who are collecting my data, and to say this man can kill somebody for me. So the police and doctors over here are collecting my data and my information, and they are trying to traumatize my history and trying to do something for me, where they're collecting all my data to say, hey, imprison this person and try to kill this person. So why is that? Because because you have to understand that my medical history says woman basher, and it says schizophrenia, and it says drug abuser. I mean, it looks like somebody is about to kill someone in my data history, in their sense. So somebody is collecting information of me. So you must understand that no matter what, everything's good. So that's what I'm saying. I see they do that to I, so now it sounds like it, so now I see how I need to see that is going downhill, which is the 9 to 5 work for all. So everybody today is working a 9 to 5 to some degree, and I see that. So now I see that is why I document my life as I get words in. I see, so now I need to see I have, because I have my soy protein, which is plant protein. So soy protein is plant protein. I see, so now without my family, in terms of, so now without family, that is an orphan. So anybody who has no family is an orphan, or lives in an orphanage or nursery home. I seem to go that way for now. I see nursing homes. I see a nursing home with I. So I'm saying over here that I see myself walking in a distance of nursing homes in my life, because currently I'm in a nursing home at the moment because of what did happen before. What happened before was I was shouting at my biological dad and banging the door. I was banging the door, and I did call the police, but the police sent me to an orphanage home over here, which is a nursery home. And there's nurses around me at the moment because of anger management. And you have to understand that I was just testing my dad over here to see exactly what he believes about life. But they totally get the wrong idea over here of me. And you have to understand that they are never wrong nor right, but they are people who believe certain aspects about me that is dangerous, and they believe something dangerous of me, which is why they keep me here. So that's why I'm saying that all I want to do is just recover, and to recover I have to let go. And I'm always letting go, but I'm never dangerous, guys. But the thing is, they believe that of me. They believe this man who's talking to you right now is dangerous. I'm never dangerous. I'm trying to help you. That's the thing. So what I'm doing now is I'm trying to help myself to grow in the best kind of way possible, to help you to understand that I have to be free, I have to be walking alone, I have to be making sure that I'm successful, I have to be making sure I'm reading out all my list of fame and everything I have for you, so you can read it out, everything for yourself, so you can go and deliver everything for yourself, so you go and be the best kind of individual on the planet. But read your own words is more than enough for you to succeed, I promise you. Why is that? Because it's the way it is. I see at best, I'm safe. I see that way. I see how I see my life. I ask Jesus Christ why. I see he says, and does say, I in terms of I love you. I see, guys, so what's important is when I really start growing myself in different ways, I'm looking for ways to improve. I'm looking for ways to add value. And the more value I add to you, the better for me. So that's why I'm always just reading the lists and scripts to be able to move on with the process, to be able to go and do a greater way of life. I see how it all happens. So now I need to see life can be nice and rough, or nice and quick, or nice and long. I see it can go all ways. I see Antich way. I see now Antich is a person who I was playing these card games with before, and he went the nursery home kind of thing way. So the nursery homes around here where the nursing stations are is where Antich went, and Antich is a person, and he was around 9 years of age when he went to a nursery home. So I'm heading that way. Understand? The thing is, that's how I feel, and that's how I see it. I see Larry King. I see Larry King way. So Larry King also went hospital way, and that's where you're going as well. And you're going the hospital way eventually as well. And why is that? Because eventually you get very, very, let's say, physically weak, and then you have to go and dwell upon your life much greater in a facility where it's like an ICU center where people can look after you personally so you can go and do your life much greater. I see Deka Pedagog Way, so Deka Pedagog and Antich, and also Larry King's Way, which is the hospital ICU way, is where I'm going as well. And that's where you're going as well, which is where people go who are very, very weak physically to even feed themselves and even to hold themselves together. I mean, in a sense, so the nurses are always around them in ICU centers because they have age on you and they have a lot of age on you, so that's why. And people who have 100 years of age are physically weaker to live life, and that's why they go to ICU center, and that's where you're going eventually as well. I see now they can never take care of I see, hence nursing homes. I see they shower you and feed you. I see they dress you. I see my kids unable to do that for I. So I'm talking about a time over here where there comes a time where I have kids, where my kids are unable to dress I and feed I, and they're unable to do anything for I, and that's why I have to go to our ICU center eventually. So the nurses can do that for me. I apologize. I see now that crowd you live in splits up quickly. I see why is that? Because the crowd is never on your side, guys, and you have to understand to go and realize that. I see so much more. I have a better life secretly, and the reason for that is that I'm always doing greater, and that's why. I see, so now I have a YouTube career and legacy. I see how all the world needs to come into nursery homes. I see spell how you want in life. So if you're learning how to spell, then spell how you want in life. And that's the best way to spell. I see how I can see how you need to see how they see I better. So I see, so the thing is about life, just make sure that if you go and really spell and learn to spell, that anything that's a vowel like I, E, or U, A is something that can go together in a word in different ways. So better can be bitter as well, or better can be butter. I mean, you can spell it differently. I don't know with I only. I see hence they're testing to see. I see hence now they're trying to medicate I, so I need I to enjoy life. I see, so now I need to write more. I need to write more words to plan more of my life. I see how I need to enjoy life better to talk. So it's on my report. And I realize this. I see, so that I see, so now I need to see, to discuss, to follow the rules. I have to follow the rules, guys, always. I seek to see they place a history file on you, so you need to return it all better. So I'm saying that you guys have to understand that you have to repeat everything better and realize that people are going to start documenting your life. They're going to start saying what you are doing and what you're doing every single day of your life, and they're going to make this history about you. So make sure that you have this good document about you and be on a good credit always, so people can trust you. I see how I need to see to have my life better, but he went out of bushes. Sorry. I need to see how to have my life better, but he went out of business. I see, so now I see laughing. I see they're laughing and placing people out of business. I see, so these people who are in politics are placing people out of business today because that's where they are. I see it's only the top 1% that they listen to in life coaching. So people today in 2021 only listen to 1% of the life coaches in the planet. I promise you. So make sure you understand that. So if you're wanting to be somebody, then only 1% of the people are going to follow you, and that's it. And just be wary of that. I mean, that's the way it is. I see how to do I see now I go my way. I see I need to see how they see how I have a greater legacy. I see they understand, so I keep going. I see now they see my YouTube and Instagram holding strong. I see anger is when others hold you against your will, so go into silence here. So the thing is, every single time when you're somebody who may get angry, then go into silence, because silence has no anger. I see I am in a nursing home now, and it's for fun, and it's for free. I see it's never for fun. I see it's this way, really. I see I am in a nursing home now, and it's for free. So at the moment, my nursery home over here, that I'm inside a nursery home right now, recording this audio podcast, and I'm for free over here, so I'm doing it for free, and I'm doing my work as best as I can right now. So I'm just showing you really quickly about how I'm really doing something. Anyway, so I see now I need to do. I see now I need to see how I need to grow today. I see now I need to make more promotions and ask for more money. I see that it's coming in better age. I see now I need to also see, so now I see how I see they allow technology in nursery homes. I see now, did you understand that? I mean, people in nursery homes are allowed to have technology. I mean, I'm using technology with you right now. I'm in a nursery home as well. So that page is done. So all I do is I move on. I just read one page to you. And what I'm doing now is I'm just going over the pages. I can sing to the melody in my music, soundtracks and tracks. I can use a magazine to collect words together and connect words together. I see always write it prior to showering in other ways where people are doing so much better than you also. I see always write prior to showering and to showing other people so you do better. So make sure you're showing people once you write everything down. I show people a list of what you ask for and give it to them in silence. I promise you, so everything together, you must understand it's all together so you can get what you want. I see have it all written down prior to showing people, so you never have to talk it out since you wrote it down. So what I'm doing over here is prior to talking to you over here with my audio program, I wrote it down somewhere. I mean, you see, I'm already preparing myself to read it out to you, and that's it. I mean, that's all I'm reading. I mean, that's all I'm really studying about. So make sure you understand that's just an idea. You can prepare something first before you give it, is what I'm saying. I see mimicking others completely in words and life, and in terms of how other people talk and live life to understand them. So make sure you mimic people and how they talk and how they walk. So you make sure you understand straight away how you can also regard yourself somewhere in the line, in terms of along the lines of doing much greater. I see space, and personal space is silence and silence given, which is the same. I grab my shoes to run to the phone to pick up a phone call, to put my shoes on while having the phone call in some cases, and to do better with timing and picking up the phone to answer earlier. So what I do, guys, is prior to when the phone goes ringing, I run to the phone. As I pick up my phone, and as I pick up my stuff, I run bare feet to the phone while it's ringing. And then while I'm speaking on the phone, I put on my shoes. I mean, listen, because I save time that way. So let's just say the phone's ringing, but you have to put your shoes on. But the phone's ringing, so just get your shoes and run bare feet to the phone. And then pick up the phone and talk, and then put your shoes on while you're talking on the phone, and you save some time here, and you actually pick up the phone way earlier as well. See, that's all I said there. I see when I talk words, I never sleep. I see when I look at people, I seek to see the words and silence they have given. Because the more words and silence they give, the safer in terms of what's that word there? I see the better I feel. So the better I feel that I never kick the soccer ball or play basketball or cards to give silence in those areas. So what I'm saying is I never ever play basketball, nor soccer, nor play cards anymore because I want to give silence in those areas. So for example, since you're actually listening to me, you never have to listen to my programs again, so you can give me silence over here. That's what I'm saying, yeah? That's what I'm saying. You guys never have to talk to the crowd that you're talking to right now, so you can give them silence. And that's it. That's all I'm doing. And it's a peaceful life. I never do physical work to give silence in those areas. So anything that's physical work today, I make sure I never do it. I never do physical work as much as possible to give silence. I see clearly how people react, so now I need to react better. I never hate you, so I'm making sure you understand that I react better only. I see to understand more, so I see how I feel better, so now I need to see better. I see how I see to experience life better, to see more. I forbid nothing, I feel mightier. I see how I need to show the word I better. I see how I can be alone all my life, but I see how people stick together. I kept it going better to never lose myself, so I pick up my straws to love again. I see so now how I need to find. See, I just gave you a metaphor right there. I pick up my straws to love again. You have to give some metaphors sometimes to love your life. I see how I need to find less heartbroken. I no longer feel schizophrenia and bipolar. I feel better than that as I have my word I. I see to exercise my writing skills to see better. So you see, he wants validation, and people just want validation all the time. You have to understand. I see now, I see how I do I see how it's now learning, and it's about learning. I see my light, I see my heart is love, and my raw is so strong. I see behind the New Caledonia smile, I have a dream of going to New Caledonia. I see now, I feel I need to do better in my might to explain it all. I have no worries as I am a man so nourished. I see how I need to rhythm better. I see how I do to help I do more. So I see to system counts. I see the system counts in life. I see to train how to do it. I see how I need to document. So I do try. I see how now I see the old way of falling off the new way. I see, so now I have money to go Serbia. I see it. I see now I ask for a favor to just live. I see to just do that. I see to just showcase more words. I ask to never be put to shame, so I record my life. I record my life as much as I can to deliver it all better as it is. How? I see how I need to figure my life out. I see, so it all makes sense. I see I need to showcase my life better. I talk to it all better as that is how. So now I see more words the merrier. I see more words the merrier. I lift I so to see more love happening within I. I see how I have I see how I never be missing out. I see how I see it. I see how now I need to document more words. Anyway, I see how it is. I see, so now I show for it all better. I see it means I have leave and I sound better than later. I leave. I see it means I leave. Sound, I see it means I live sooner than later as they giving the room to somebody else. I see they asking my family for discharge, so hence now I see they need to talk about I see, so with this paper it goes as an image. I see into Pinterest. I see it's the way, so now I see it is. I see how I need to have more vocabulary, so I find more words. I see how you always need more vocabulary. I see now what you guys can do is you can read out all your words into a sentence into your nice and beautiful audiobook and put everything as an ebook as much as you can so people can read it and then move on as quickly as possible so you can actually do your life much greater. Or you can put everything in terms of writing that you did into an audiobook and move on, and that way you can transcribe faster and it's much faster and it's much better. I see now never make noise around your house and live alone more to go into a psych ward. And I mean make sure you never go to a psych ward. I see now never make noise around your house and live alone more to never go into a psych ward. I mean, you guys hear that? I mean, make sure you never make noise and live alone so you never go to a psych ward. I'm very sure that's how I understand life. I see alone, never go to the hospital, otherwise they place you in a psych ward. Or you never go to a hospital at all, otherwise they place you into a psych ward. Or a psych ward is a hospital overall. I mean, they're saying, never go to a hospital, ever. They see results that it is a great decision to let I free. I see so much more now that it is. I see how people end up homeless, and she's saying that I never go homeless again. I watch out this time. I have more I mean, you must understand, I gave you some ideas here, and what I'm talking about here is I'm talking about how other people are talking about me and how I need to better myself for my improvements toward a list of reasons to help you to see my words. And I have some lists over here I can do right now. I'm just reading everything out to you guys. So that's the whole point, yeah? And the whole point is to read out everything that you wrote, because that way I get ahead of the game very quickly. And the more hours I put in, the better. I see all people can give you in silence and confidence through words. I mean, all people can give you is silence and confidence through words, guys. I see they can give you words and silence only. I see how I give silence to those people who need it, which are all people. I see, she is saying how my being offline means I gain all these people watching I see it is. I see now. I see so much more. I see to enjoy so now I need to ask for a room, but I have. I see so now I go do that right away. I see how I need to see to enjoy, so now I see to have a nice time, so throw it all away before 8 p.m. tonight, every night. I see now I need to ask more, so, and that means I ask for people to do it to so also. I see how it is. I see so now I need to see to show for it. I see so now I show for I see so now I need to eventually I come out. See, so anyway, that was the nurse right now. So I just want to continue anyway with my nice and beautiful life over here. They're letting me go on next Friday, so I can update my parents in terms of my life. I can update them. I can show you guys that I'm really, really happy now that I get to leave this place after around 6 weeks I've been here. So I get to leave and I get to go and enjoy myself. I get to go and do my life differently now. I realize although now it's just the way it is. I realize it's much more how I feel. I feel much different. I feel much better. So now I want to be able to just continue my pages over here because I have to do these pages anyway. And I have to go and put it into an audio format. So sorry if I read it out slowly or anything like that because I'm trying to read it myself. So just imagine you reading it and you can just really, really imagine what I need to do. I see to enjoy so now I need to ask for a room, but I have. I also say that they are putting me on medication that is less sedating in the instant moment. So there's some kind of medication, Seroquel, that I take. And I never take anything, but they're giving me Seroquel and they're looking to boost my medication as well into 300 milligrams, or I'm not sure into what kind of aspects of life they're trying to do. And they're trying to boost my medication to some degree around some kind of word So I'm understanding that what I do is a little bit, and they gave me the phone for 1 more hour extra today, so I did ask for it, and a little bit away. I see so a little bit. I see so now I go do that right away. I see how I need to see to enjoy, so now I see to have a nice time, so throw it all away before 8 p.m. tonight, every night. I see now I need to ask more so, and that means I ask for people to do it to eyes also. I see how it is. I see, so now I need to see to show for it. I see, so now I show I see. So now I need to see eventually I come out. I see then I get the knife to my dad, so he has it. I see, so now I need to see now it is. I see, so now I do. I see, very important to expose it all in words so you stay in truth. I see, so now that is why I said it all already, so hence I see people in confusion. Here, so I see I win, always now. I see how I need to see how to do so now I show for it. I see how I need to talk better, so I see. I see, so now I need to say, I need to have it all better, so now I write it in terms of is, how, so now I see, I need to talk better with I see the change. I see the change, but it's coming. So now I see the spread, so it contains more information. So I see, so I must see better to deliver it all better. So now I see how I see to have so they're giving for it. I see how they acting now to but also cruel. I see everything's good. I see, so guys, I'm just reading my beautiful words over here, but it's a lot of repetition, isn't it? Because that's how I write in repetition. And when you write in repetition, then ideas come that's new, and then that way you're just adding something new to the story. I see how I need to drink I only. I see how I need to have it all better, but I see how I notice how I need to have more, so now I talk more with people and say something with I see go for my silence, so now I see I need to see to make sure I have that phone time. I see how I need to ask for I see, so now I need to see I have to physically write over new audio. I never write over new audio, guys. I need to see to have to physically, I have to physically write over. I apologize for that. I never write over anything. I need to see I need to see I have to physically write now over video and audio and electronic writing formats. So I'm just saying I have to write over everything much better. I see, so it's because I'm in a mental health ward. I see that is why I see this. I see now Jesus Christ says it is more I love you. I see to say I can see a killer. I see to understand now I see to give her a call. I see to ask. I see to see asking of I into how I do I see now I need to train I to be I see go be I see go right. I see how I need to see how I need to see how I dwell. I see I need to see how I dwell upon life. I see, so now I need to see I never get the shits. I see how I need to see to help I to enjoy I. So now I need to see how I need to see I see how I need to enjoy. So now in terms of as I see it, I go further than others in my lifetime speaking words. I promise you guys, so I'm always speaking more words than everybody else is what I'm saying. I see that can catch up to I see my fate is in our hands only. I see if your fate is in other people's hands, then you have no life. I see how I give her life, so she's getting angry. I see, so now give in silence, so you have more, I see, so now talk to all, but hence talk to I only as you speak more. See, talk to your word I more is what I'm saying. See, as you read my writing, I draw you into my mindset. See, now as I'm drawing you into my mindset, I'm showing you guys can speak my words. And if you speak my words, then you see how to really, really, truly speak the I into intent. I see how to do better, so being giving more in silence regardless. I see. So now I see how I go do better. So I see to believe in I see how I need to live life more. So now I write more to play it all better as shown to practice better. I see, so now I see to keep going for I'll show you guys anyway. Actually, that's one of my speeches right here in terms of my ways of life. But guess what? I want you guys to understand. I have to read this out. I have to read it all out, and there's a lot of words here. But guess what? Actually, it's much better that I read it, and because I read it, I'm doing much better anyway. So because I have much more time available now, just to speak a bit of words to you regarding to my programs. I understand straight away you guys feel my courage over here. But the thing is now, every single day, I'm looking to just enjoy myself. I'm looking to talk to you because at least you're listening to me, yeah? I mean, at least somebody's listening to me here. And because of that, I understand what's important right now is I can go and send my biological mother something right now. I can send her some stuff for worship and stuff like that. But she's yet to see my messages as well. And I understand straight away how I feel. I feel different. I feel I'm doing something nice and beautiful for myself, regardless. So, as I really go and grow myself, guys, I'm looking to enjoy myself differently. I'm looking to help myself to explain that I have much more to deliver content with, and I can just send people my kind regards. So as I really show my mum something over here, I can really send her something. So I'm sending her just my papers over here in physical format, in terms of spiritual format, and that's the online world. So anything that's online world today is all spiritual format. So make sure you guys understand to just keep talking with yourself all day long. And I just have to finish up some stuff over here. I have to make sure I'm learning something along the way. I see my mom is talking to me. Say I am good. Say how are you? Say how are you? I'm speaking to her while I'm actually talking to you guys. So there you go. I mean, she's online now. Alright, so what I want to do, guys, is just enjoy myself. So I say call me. I say call me at 5 p.m. my time. So anyway, so what I'm doing here is I'm just showing her papers upon saying about what's happening with me. And that way I keep her curious. So I'm making sure that I want to just enjoy myself over here while talking to you guys, because currently I'm here at the mental health ward facility. And what I need to do, I need to show myself over here to be a brilliant person. And how what I do to be a brilliant person, guys, is I talk to you all day long. I'm talking on the phone all day long because I have to find myself much more documenting life anyway. So as I document life anyway, I'm looking to teach you guys all day long about something. I'm looking to help explain myself to you guys to make sure that you guys understand what I'm doing, and so that you understand how I'm gathering thoughts and what I'm doing right now. So what I do is I'm looking for different ways of being. I'm looking for different ways of saying something. I'm understanding straight away how I feel. I feel different. I'm making sure I'm learning. I'm learning how other people are just coming into the equation over here, and they're asking for something. I'm just looking to understand something always. So what I do is different. I do different aspects of life, guys. I make sure you understand. I can check my emails, I can check all my mail and what's going on with my mail every single day. And I can check out my Gmail while talking to you. I can voice memo my stuff while talking to people online as well. So make sure you understand straight away how I feel. I feel I can also go on Messenger today. I can speak to people. I can send people messages online. I can talk to people. I see, however, I need to just grow myself differently. So as I go and grow myself differently, I'm looking to help explain myself better. I'm looking to see much better about what's happening around my life. But you guys have to understand that I feel that I'm doing something much greater for myself anyway. So if you want to really help boost your life over here, then be careful always to make sure that other people can never catch you in a way of what you're doing. So make sure you understand straight away how you feel. I mean, make sure you understand that today the doctors seen me and they said to me this, and they said I can have an extra hour of my phone for next weekend, so that's 4 extra hours, or let's just say an extra 10 hours of phone time for my stay over here, and I can actually go and do whatever I need to do. I have to do some nice and beautiful acting over here. I have to do some nice and beautiful ways of life. I have to go and understand that my voice is getting better. I'm enjoying my life much more, but I'm just here in my bedroom and I'm just walking. I'm walking around. I'm just doing whatever it takes to succeed. And now I understand that whatever it takes to succeed, I understand straight away that it's much more how I feel. I feel that you must understand how you need to go and grow yourself. So either way, I'm pretty sure other people have an update about me, and you must understand that I realized something. I'm just looking for better ways to deal with life. I'm looking for better ways to do life much greater, and I'm asking for an extra hour of phone time, much more on Tuesday or Monday, and my discharge may be a day earlier. So let's just see. So whatever happens, I understand straight away. I'm just learning. I'm learning something new. I'm learning that they want to discharge me and then I can get the knife. So what happens, I want to show you guys. Recently, I took my dad's knife. I took his butcher knife and I threw it down a drain somewhere. And guess what? Police can find that knife. I mean, the police can find the knife in the drain over there and it has my fingerprints on it. And they may have a video footage as well of me chucking the knife into that drain, and it's nowhere near my house. I mean, guess what? I mean, that knife is nowhere near my house. I realize that knife is nowhere near my house, guys. So imagine some guy walking down the street next to your house with a butcher knife. I mean, guess what? I mean, that's breaking the laws, yeah? I mean, that's breaking the police law. That you can never have a gun or possession of anything like a weapon on you for anything. Otherwise, it's jail time. I mean, in a sense, so make sure you understand that I've been here for 5 weeks and that knife has been in that drain. I've been here around 5 weeks and that knife has been in the drain, guys. So that means I have to go and grab it in the night time, and otherwise at midnight, I want to make sure I get the knife at midnight. And I open up the drain at midnight because nobody can see me, and just open the drain and get the knife and return it to my dad. Because my dad's looking for the knife. But he has no clue where the knife is. But the police understands that my dad told the police that I took the knife. And now, guess what, if the police find the knife, they're going to say, that's your knife? I have to say, no, that's not my, I have to say, no, that's not my knife. But then they may find me for some reason. And either way, that I lied to them completely. That's never my knife, because I never want to go to jail. But guess what, it's never my knife either. And I'm truthful about that. I'm truthful in saying that, unfortunately, that's never me. Unfortunately, that's not who I am. Unfortunately, that's never who I am. Unfortunately, if they have a video footage of me doing it, I say that's never who I am. I mean, you understand? I'm showing you the truth. So the thing is, yes, I mean, that's how it is. And you must understand that for me to return the knife now means no jail time. I mean, in a sense, so I did walk out of my house with a butcher knife, and never ever walk anywhere out of your house with a possession of something that can kill someone. I mean, in a sense, never have a knife or a butcher knife on you at any time, because the police may search you and find a butcher knife in your suitcase. And why do you have a butcher knife in your suitcase? And then they charge you. They charge you and put you in prison. They put you, they put you in prison for around 1 year. That's it. Yeah. So that's why they can put me in prison for around 1 year for that. So I realize I've been sleeping on it. I've been sleeping for around 5 weeks, saying, for fuck's sake, I have to get that fucking knife. And these doctors put me in here. And listen, I put myself here. But they are the ones who have the key to me to get out of the mental health ward. So if you get yourself in a psych ward, never go there. Never go to a psych ward. And yes, you may learn something. You can learn something anywhere, but never be in a prison cell. Never go to a prison. You understand? So try to do whatever it takes to succeed, is what I'm saying. See, my guys, so what's important is understand this. I've been talking to a doctor anyhow, and the doctor said to me they're going to discharge me on the 23rd. But then they said they may discharge me on the 22nd. And now they just want to speak to my dad, and is it okay with my dad for me to come out? But then doctors can also turn around and say, is it okay for daddy to stay in hospital for a bit more? They can change their mind. And now it's still up to the doctors. So what's going to happen? Firstly, they're going to speak to my dad, and firstly, I'm going to have a tribunal. And now on the day of the tribunal, firstly, is the decision made for me to go. Firstly, currently, I still have to plan my discharge. It's still discharge planning at the moment, and that means that it's according to plan. So something is happening according to plan, where they're planning to discharge me now. But they said that it can't happen after the discharge or approval of the government here to let me free, or to put me into the ward still after discharge or after the tribunal. And guess what? Partially it can happen both ways. So what happens now is I can just let it be. I can let it be, but I have more information. And now the information is that they plan on discharging I. They plan on discharging I. And now on the exact date, actually that's something I have to find out. I'm unsure about that. I'm unsure, but guess what? First, they have a thumbs up here. First, they have a thumbs up to discharge me. But they want to ask my dad. And now my dad says yes. And then guess what? First, if it goes that way, then guess what happens? First, I get discharged on the day, on Thursday or Friday next week. So if it never goes that way, then it's because the doctors said to them, is it possible for they to stay here for a bit more? I say, yeah. I say, now it can happen. But guess what? Unfortunately, it's more how I feel. I feel that no matter what, I ask for another extra hour very soon. And I'm going to be that way. So if I go up to her, and if I start really, let's say, talking to them, and I start saying, hey, do you really plan on discharging on this day? But they may say, yeah, then we plan on talking to your dad first. We don't want to talk to my dad first. So that's the thing. That's what it is. So depending on my dad, I see now, that's the thing, unfortunately, if not, now they said if not, or should I say if no, and if my dad is, let's say, unhappy with me, then what happens is they're going to put me here for a bit longer, because now we have to plan my accommodation. Where am I going to stay? Accommodation. And I can already understand that. So it's actually just like that. See, just that way. So no matter what, they're going to call my dad, have a discharge this Thursday coming up, or Friday coming up. So it's just like that. So that's the thing, because it just goes two ways. I mean, it goes four ways, but it's actually two ways. But it's actually one way. I'm not sure that you must understand. So what I do now is I'm learning to orchestrate my life much better. And I'm looking to learn something. I'm looking to help myself to succeed. But as I help myself to succeed, I'm looking to help you to understand more of my script over here. And then I can do some Netflix. And now, do I do some Netflix today? Probably, yeah. I should do some Netflix. I see, so now I need so much more to do, but paint the picture of what you want with words, and it's the Da Vinci Code. I see how you need to point the picture with words or paint to do life better. I see, so if you give what is given, you win. So now I need to see how more words means better life for you. I see this. I see it's all. I see it's all available. So now I keep digging in to give people more words. I see I write better also. So now I see how I am winning here in the psych ward as I writing more words than others daily. So now I see, hence I see better. I see to keep going. So now I need to go. So now I see to find, in terms of it all better. So I see how I need to do greater. I see seek, and you shall find is more the words the merrier. I ask, and you shall receive is more words the merrier. And more words the merrier is speak more words and give more silence. I see it helps I so much more to see how I need to see how I find I see. So now all is possible if you give words for it. I see how they see. I see how they need to share I. So now let's go. I see I never sit around those who cough around I never want to get sick. I see, so now I need to see how you can call up, and I need to see how you can call up all the hospitals to ask where a certain person is, and you can find them even if you are in another country. I see, so my mum, because my biological mum, went around calling Australian hospitals for me, and she found me, and without my biological dad's knowledge. So I went to the hospital over here. I came over here for around 5 weeks, and then my mum did call me out of nowhere, but my mum and dad never talk. And now my dad understands I'm in hospital, but my mum was unaware of it, and they never talk. And my dad never did tell my auntie about this. And my mum went searching for hospitals around Australia, and she did start calling them, and she was calling them for me. She's still calling them for me. But the thing is, imagine your son lives in Germany and you live in Australia, and your son's dad or mum never tells you that your son is in hospital, and you have no idea where they are. But you just go to Germany and you actually call up Germany via the phone from Australia, and you call the hospitals to see, is that person there? Or is your son there? And that's how my mom found me. I mean, wow, yeah. I see, so now I grow I, so fight for more words given so you see it is. I see now, so I see now, I see how it all counts, so now I see. Yes. See, that was a nurse. See, I see you. So I need to find, so I see you, so I need to find I'm doing so much better. So now I see how I play with I. I see I need to fight for more words given, so you see it is. I see now, I see how it all counts, so now I see you need to find I doing so much better, so I see how I play with I. I see how I found a better life today. But I can speak all that into fruition, and I get better. I see my mind. I see mine, your business, more. So then others are shown to do better. I see, so now I need to grow. So now I see how I need to grow more. I see how I need to see to find the more words to speak, but I see a better words and worlds apart in I. I see, go and talk to the images you see I, with in terms of see extra words so you do better. I see, so I see to enjoy I, so now I need I to see more. I see, so now I need to find more is in stone, which is paper, in words, but she thinks high of I. I see sit all day talking to yourself what you in terms of what to write down. I see make sure you are documenting everything via pen and paper and audio and video, writing electronically via physical aspects quickly works out. I see, and never ever grind your teeth so you have teeth. I mean, guys, make sure you're never ever grinding your teeth, so make sure you're never making noises with your teeth so you have teeth. I see walk everywhere, ready to attack life via documentation is how I see constantly be practicing documentation throughout the day so you do better. I see make sure you write it all down as soon as possible. I see to twist the pattern of writing to write more is how. I mean, go and do your life if it works as shown. I see press start to continue. I see it and let it be. And I need to say they need I. I see every day. Try to document as much as you can to help you and people. I see now I do I see the best is never make people angry. I see, so guys, make sure you never make people angry, because I made my biological dad angry, and that's why I came to hospital over here for 5 weeks, and around 5 weeks I've been in hospital. So that's because I made my dad angry. I mean, never make people angry, please. I see now I need to help I to see to document all day long as I see it occupies I. I see how people get the life, but they have no words to teach. I see I made it through what I give in words. I see, so now I need to have it all better. So now I just see how I notice how she has fans watching. I see how I am her fan. I see, so now I need to do better to show for I here, so I now see how I need to talk better about it all. I see, so now do more words than others for a greater life. I see today to just write and enjoy, so now I see so much more. I see she sees, so now it's how she likes it. I see, so now I need to do better to enjoy and meet her better also. I see, so now I see to enjoy. I see, so now I need to grow all day long. So I do I. I see, so now I need to see. Now I do I. I say, never walk with other people so you have a better road. I see, just walk with Jesus Christ so you have the best path. I see, only ever throw your own rubbish so you do better. I see, talk from where you are so you do better. I just make sure to be documenting somehow with where I am so you see. See now, that's the script over here. See now, I apologize for that. I apologize, but guess what? Actually, it's more than nothing. Unfortunately, now I mustn't as I grow myself now. I can do some Netflix, but guess what? I really understand something now. I understand that's 4 pages done. I've done 4 pages, and within an hour I've done 4 pages. I see, so there's still time to do this work, but it's all how I have to grow something, yeah? And I'm talking much better now because I'm never reading from a script. I mean, in a sense, so there's a big difference when I read from a script and when I talk to you right now. I realize it sounds so stupid, yeah, when I was reading from a script. I mean, it sounds so stupid reading from a script. But guess what? I realize that's my life, man. I mean, you understand? I mean, I'd rather just give it to you, but guess what? I never want to let that go. Because I realize those scripts have ideas. Now I can give you those ideas. I mean, in a sense, so I don't want to throw those ideas away. I want to give it to you. Because if I throw it away, I realize if I throw those scripts away and just start teaching you, I mean, am I able to teach you that life anyway? First year? First year, although, no. First year, word for word. First year, word for word. First year, first year, word for word. First year, although, am I able to teach you this now? First year, I can teach you all that script within distance. I can teach you that script. What does Jesus Christ say? When Jesus Christ says, that's the thing. I mean, does Jesus Christ throw the book of the Bible away to teach his story again and again? First, now that's the thing. I mean, Jesus Christ never ever wants to reread that story, or does he? I mean, Jesus Christ says, hey, listen to me. I mean, look at the book of the Bible. I mean, let's just say this is the book of the Bible right here of Jesus Christ. I mean, does Jesus Christ want to read to people his story word for word from a page? Or should Jesus Christ says, what for? I mean, Jesus Christ can start a new page. I mean, Jesus Christ can start a new page, yeah? I mean, Jesus Christ can start something new. So what's the point of writing pen to paper then? I mean, that's the thing. So what I do is, now I realize something, that it's much more how I feel. That if Jesus Christ read the Bible of God to you via those pages and scripts, Roshi, nah. Roshi Jesus Christ says, nah. Roshi, imagine all those scripts I've done. In terms of that writing, that's all the Bible. To read it into an audiobook program, Roshi Jesus Christ says, let somebody else do it. Roshi Jesus Christ, get somebody else to do it. Roshi, yeah. Roshi, let's say Jesus Christ was unable to afford it. Jesus Christ says then, Jesus Christ says, go and let it be that way and start a new story. And Jesus Christ says, start a new story. All those pages can wash away, mate, and start a new chapter. And just never do it again. I understand, so what I need to do is ask Jesus Christ what to do over here. Jesus Christ says, that's the thing. Just read it out with your voice. Your voice is something different. Your voice is the new chapter. I realize my voice is the new chapter. I realize now, because I'm understanding that you guys can understand the differences. And now, what can I teach you from that story right there? What can I teach you? I've taught you that already. So what I need to do, you have to read it. I have to read it, but do I really? I ask Jesus Christ, does he read it out to people? Jesus Christ says, that there, or she can do it. Or she does it, yeah? Or Jesus Christ says, nah. Or Jesus Christ says, that there is the same as the book of the Bible. And Jesus Christ says, for me, to just let it be. I move on completely. I was all that writing, for what? For what? For more wisdom. I learned something from it. I learned something to help you to understand that I'm helping myself with that. Understand? I'm helping myself with that. I already did help myself. So all I do is give you that information in other ways. I give you all that information in other ways now. And let's just move on from that point. So what's all the information I can give you from the 5 weeks over here? I would say all is in the present moment. So if you're understanding every single time that you're going in the direction of that right now. And over 33 years, am I able to make up for it? I say, yeah. So let's just move on. And let's just never even read the scripts. And let's just never read those scripts again. Jesus Christ says, that's the thing. Those scripts are different. There's only one script there that's like that. I understand, but I can do that in different ways. And Jesus Christ says, let it be that way. Let it be. Did I waste my time over here? Unfortunately, no. Because I learnt what I came to learn here. I learnt a life anyway. I learned something different. I learned new ways of thinking. I learned that you guys have to understand that there's all these different types of ways I can express myself for everything I've done over here. So just talking out in different ways, and teach everything again. Do you want to teach it again? Teach it again in different ways. Teach everything again in different ways. That's the thing. What do I teach? That's the thing. I teach everything different. I look for different ways to begin. What does Jesus Christ do? Jesus Christ says that is the only verse of life right there. And that's the only verse, but Jesus Christ says, does he throw it away? And Jesus Christ says, nah. And Jesus Christ says, let's just start a new chapter. And let's just start a new chapter. So I'm understanding that you guys have to understand that within the time I've been in the 5 weeks over here, I've understood something. I've understood that living with somebody else is far worse than living alone. Living with somebody else is far worse than living alone. As soon as you live alone, you have more space and there's more silence in the room to talk it out. I've also learned to be able to go and do my audio programs behind people's backs so that you can hear my voice and so that you can hear this. I've also learned to go and sit down and to be able to write on the floor and be able to write on the walls, be able to write on paper and pen, and be able to skip content and move on from everything to save time and grace. I see, by the time I read that out, I can give you 20 hours of new scripts, and that's the thing, I have no time for that anymore. I have no time to reread stuff of the past. I mean, just then. I mean, why is that? Because time is running out. And I understand that. So that's around 20 hours of my time sitting down, reading to you, word for word. I'd rather never do it. I'd rather never read word to word, man. Even if it goes into an audiobook. I mean, why is that? I mean, even if it's my voice. I mean, why? I mean, because I'm doing something different. I'm giving you an audiobook in other ways. I'm really doing other ways. I'm doing other things now. And I'm never going to write pen to paper ever again. I'm never writing pen to paper ever again. And that's what I've learned in the 5 weeks. I say, yeah. I say, pen to paper. I mean, the best I can do is document something really quickly. I can document something really quickly. But the thing is, that's for my intent. I understand straight away how I can actually fly by my pages and stuff like that now. I mean, it's in an audiobook anyway, in other ways. I mean, you understand? So it's all leading to the same thing. I see, have I taught all that? I mean, I'll show you something. I teach all that very quickly. I'll show you something that in hospitals here, you can eat peas, you can eat carrots, and you can eat rice, and you can eat gravy and meat and chicken. I mean, you can eat veggies. You can have a patty or veggie patty. I mean, you can have also soy milk and bread and wholemeal bread and white toast bread. I mean, you can have cookies and different types of cookies, and ones with milk and other ones without milk. I mean, there's a vegan cookie, and there is also something that's a vegetarian cookie. And also, you can have bananas and oranges and apples, and also fruit salads at hospitals and nursing stations. I mean, also you can bring in your own spices at the nursing stations here, and you can bring in your own spices, like any types of spices. I mean, you can bring in your own peanut butter or your own food and drink at the nursing stations over here and the ICU. I see also they never allow you to have technology much over here at ICU stations, but they're giving me a phone today for 3 hours a day now, and before they will disallow me to even have a phone. And also I've learned that you can go and put writing into an audiobook that you wrote if you want to do that. But I have over 190 pages. I mean, imagine you have 1 million pages that you wrote, pen to paper. I mean, do you put 1 million pages of writing into an audiobook program? I mean, unfortunately, there's no time for that anymore. Unfortunately, there's no time for that anymore. I mean, you get it? I have no time. I have no time to open up my 190 pages of fucking work I done via writing to place it into audiobook. But what I can do is get somebody else to do it. And get somebody else to do it. And guess what? I can get somebody else to just write it out for me. And that way, I don't have to lose it. And that way, I see there's a goal over here. I see 1 page away. But that's actually gone into an audiobook program. And that's what I do is I show myself this. I show myself now this. I move up, push it down, can be overridden, a little bit in ebook, a little bit, give it a little bit of extra money there. Push it now. That's the thing. I mean, what's the thing about that now? About that. I mean, guess what? I mean, to save money, I put it where my dad's house is. I put it in my dad's house somewhere. I store it there, and then there's a time and place for that. I bring it with me. I bring it with me everywhere I go. And as soon as I have money to do it, I give him money. I give somebody money to just type it out for me into an ebook, and that's it. Delegate it to somebody else, and that's it. Delegate somebody else to write it out into an ebook form, and that's it. Delay all the way. And if not, or if no, I should forget about it altogether. Now, guess what? I can save $1,000 right now. I can save $1,000 right now. What do I do? Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ says, put it in your dad's house and just let it be. Let it stand there. Just let it be there. I understand that paper is rigid and it can actually break. But guess what? Let it be. Let me just keep teaching all the nice and beautiful 5-week structure over here. All you have to realize is I can teach you right now the experiences of 5 weeks in a nice and beautiful rehab, and all my rehab experiences right here. And let it be that way. And then that's what we can learn, and then we can move on. Whereas now, in rehab, you guys have to understand that I've been here around 4-5 weeks now, and I've been overall around 4 months in rehab. And what you can learn is this, that people here are patients that have no word I. They never say I love you. They say I love you, but they really mean what they say. And they're lying. They're lying too. They are truthful in other ways. They're truthful in other ways. You're saying? But they're never really lying to you. You're saying? They're just truthful in other ways. They're saying? And it's something other than what you say always. And that's the thing. So what I've learned also is just being able to grow myself with these people around me. And I've learned how much more nice it is to be able to understand how people die. And you have to understand, yesterday I learned something. That people in old age and how they die is, you must understand, that people put you under operation and they put painkillers in you to sleep you. And they put a painkiller into you to sleep you. And they make you fall asleep. And then they form injection into you to make you pass away. And that's it. Unfortunately, they put a lethal drug in you that kills you while you sleep. And then you leave this world like this. And that's what happens. So you must understand. So that's what you can call for. You can help yourself with that if you want. And you must understand it's the best way to move out of this world. And now you must understand that if you allow that to happen, then it can happen for you. If you want people to kill you, then you can make them kill you. But guess what? On other people's standards, as long as it's run by the government, as long as everybody's fair with that, everybody's good with that, you can do it. They're saying, so somebody may get in your way and may say, no, but let it be that way. But eventually, what's going to happen with you is you fall asleep and then you never wake up. And why is that? Because somebody else puts injection in you. It's a lethal drug. They put a lethal drug in you. They put a lethal drug in you that makes you never wake up from your sleep. So yeah, and how did you fall asleep? They put painkillers into you. So when you have, like, for example, one of those transfusions or one of those operations, what drug did I put in you? They put morphine in you, and they put they put sleeping mask or something kind of. They put the tranquilizer in you, yeah. They make you fall asleep, yeah. They make you fall asleep somehow through gas or something, yeah. And then you're asleep, but then throughout the sleep process, you're unable to wake up in that sleep. and you're unable to wake up because it knocks you out completely. But what happens is that mask that you are still breathing into the mask, yeah? But then they take off the mask and they say, put him in ICU, or put them in ICU, or put her in ICU. And then eventually you just wake up, yeah? Because there's no more mask on you. But throughout the process, as long as that mask is on you, guess what? They're going to put some kind of injection into you that kills you while you're sleeping. And then you just leave the world silently. I mean, that's how people die today. I mean, guess what? You must understand. So, every single time, make sure you understand that if you want to go and do something much greater for yourself, realize every single day that you have to go and really, really enjoy yourself, yeah? I mean, enjoy your life and enjoy something that's really, really special for you. But at rehab centers, just go and understand that the less physical work you do, the better. And the same counts. I mean, the rules of life count the same ways. I mean, my biological mother calls me now from overseas. And she calls me every single day from overseas because I have to go to the Camino and she wants to connect with me. And since she wants to connect with me, I have to connect with her about everything. So what I need to do right now is connect with everybody in a better way, and I have to talk to them. I have to talk to them daily. And because of that, and because I have to talk to them daily, I have to talk in a way that remarks a better way for me. So what I do is I catch up to everything in my audiobook programs. So I put away the nice and beautiful ways of life that I've done already in terms of all my scripts. And guess what? I move on from it. I understand anything that I do pen to paper just goes to somebody else. But I need that money. I can say that money that I have, $1,000 and more, I need it for passport and for a DJ deck for I, so that I have something greater for myself. I'm pretty sure I'll teach you anyway what is happening, but in ICU centers, in ICU centers and nursery homes, people just taking medication. Unfortunately, they have no phones. Unfortunately, they have sometimes a phone with them at best. Unfortunately, they try to strip you as well from your Apple Watch. Unfortunately, they never want you to have a watch on you. I can say also they never want you to have shoelaces, and they never want you to have a belt at nursery homes. I mean, never shout. I mean, never go shouting at people at nursery homes. I mean, never go shitting on floors and pissing on floors, ever. I mean, if you're in an intensive care unit with people, then act appropriate and act like other people act. But act like how Jesus Christ acts. I mean, does Jesus Christ go in front of you to shit in front of you? Unfortunately, no. Unfortunately, Jesus Christ piss in front of you? Unfortunately, no. Unfortunately, Jesus Christ never does that. I mean, understand? I mean, Jesus Christ is appropriate. I mean, Jesus Christ shows you the way. I mean, act like Jesus Christ more in life. So what else? I mean, Jesus Christ is saying for me to teach you all that I can, as much as I can. I mean, as much as I can, every single day. I realize it's about to go dinner and lunch for me right now. And lunch is almost ready. So what I need to realize is I can skip lunch. I can skip lunch to have my phone for a bit to speak to you. See, so what I need to do is enjoy myself differently, and I go return it to Amy. I go return my phone to Amy, and what I need to do is focus on helping myself to succeed. And what I need to do is ask for the phone again via the time of whenever it's available. Say now, if I ask for the time, I say, yeah, that I've been doing it for 2 hours, one more hour. So 1 hour extra there. I say I'll get my phone for extra hour today. I say I can do it. And now, every single day you must understand that what I need to do is focus on making sure that you guys understand that people around here are different. And it's all different, and I can see how people are acting toward me. But if you go in silence, and if you speak to people in silence, guys, then you get your message across. And if you want to go around people and just talk silence to them, you always have the upper hand on them. And why is that? Because they're showing you silence, while you show them silence. And the more silence you show people, the better for you. I mean, why is that? I mean, if you go the silent way in life, you will live a long life. Actually, those who go silent ways are the best dreamers of life, mate. Actually, they're the best livers of life. And actually, those people who can go in silence much more and talk to other people less, actually, they live a long life. I mean, do you understand? I mean, the whole dream of life is talk to other people less and go silent much more. So, guess what, bro? If you're in a nightclub pumping music and you're a DJ, is that loud or silence? That's loud. If you're in front of other people and other people are watching you, you are very loud and clear about your success. But what you need to realize is if you want to be loud and clear about your success, then be more silent instead of more loud. I mean, understand? Because is Jesus Christ loud or silent about his success? He's very loud when he's here. Jesus Christ is very loud, so that's why they kill him. But he's so loud, huh? But if he was so silent, they never kill him if he's very silent. So still the same book applies. But sometimes you run into people who want you to speak to them because they have control over you. I mean, they have control over you, so they want you to get louder with them. And that's really, really a psych ward. That's what they want me to do. I mean, these doctors want me to talk to them in much more words. Silently, and also through words and through sounds, because they're unaware. I mean, understand? But what I do, really, is I go more silent with everybody. And that's a better road for me, personally. So if you want to understand something about life, then if you want to do anything about life, live alone, and be more silent, and communicate to yourself only. And never communicate to other people. First, you live the longest life. But guess what? First, eventually you need a wife. But if you go silent totally, first you'll never have a wife, you'll never have a husband. First, now, if you're with family, first you have to go lead them into silence. Lead them into silence. Go the silent way of life. Look at me over here. I'm safer than sorry because I'm away from other people. Be away from other people as much as you can, always. You're going to find happier ways of living. And that's the way I see life. I see life differently. But I have no time to do the past. If I wrote something in the past, I have to move on from that. I have to use it as experience to teach you something new in different ways now. Because old information gets outdating. And it's old information. First, there's no time to read. And if you're unable to afford something, then guess what? Never even do it. Never ever give thousands of pages that you wrote, pen to paper, to somebody else to do it for you, because they get $50,000 off you that you're unable to afford. You can afford anything. But the thing is, afford the words to say to people. Now people over there can never treasure your words. They never treasure your words. So make sure you understand that. So what you need to realize is go your own way anyway. And realize that the only person that's going to treasure your words really is you. You're the only one that's going to treasure your own words in this lifetime. You're the only one that's going to really love your life, really. Yes, I understand that. So every single day, learn how I'm learning along the way as well. I'm learning how to go and be much more silent in front of people. And now if you want a girlfriend, be silent with her about everything. Be silent with them much more if you want them around. The moment you expose to them what you really want, then they never want what you want anymore. If you're silent with them about everything, guess what? Now they truly never understand what you truly want. Understand? But guess what? First, you always get what you want in silence. So never be afraid to talk to people in silence only. And then they believe that you're truly like that. And they believe that you're truly a silent person. I mean, make them believe that you're truly silent like that. I mean, when you're silent with them, talk silence with them only. I mean, you understand? I mean, that's how it is. I mean, what you need to realize is silent people have a better life than loud people. I mean, guess what? Those people around town right here are calling me very loud and successful in silence. I mean, my silence is so successful. I mean, in a sense, so what happens is, I see other people like Armin Brun. He's very loud in his success. I mean, he's very loud in his success. But I'm very silent in my success. I mean, yeah, in a sense, and now how loud is he? Or he has 1 million to 3 million followers to 8 million followers online. Or he's loud. I mean, he's loud. And he's louder than me, his success. But I'm very silent on my success. I'm very silent about my success. Because my success happens in silence and never in loudness. I mean, Tony Robbins as well is very loud in his success. So people see him and people understand him. And as soon as he makes one move that may be an incorrect move, or should he gets judged that day on everybody's ass. Or should everybody judges him then? I understand, but me, I'm very silent. They never recognize me. So that's the way for me. Although I judge Tony Robbins as good always. I mean, in a sense, so what I want to do is I want to show you something. That silence shall lead the way forward. And those who are more silent in the crowd while more successful are always the more successful ones. By far. I mean, you must understand that. So my success is a clear result of my silence with you. I mean, did you hear about me through loudness or did you hear about me through silence? I mean, you heard about me through silence. I promise you. There's somebody that came up to you saying, Danny Milivojevic. Danny Milivojevic. I mean, who is that? I mean, go check him out. I mean, he's on YouTube. I mean, he has an Instagram. I mean, you understand? When somebody else came up to you, I mean, it's rarely that you see me somewhere. I mean, you understand? But, for example, Cristiano Ronaldo. That guy has 150 million followers online. Because everybody's seen him, man. But that's never the way of success. I mean, the more people see you, the more people have jealousy against you. I mean, do you understand that? I mean, the more people see you, the more famous you are, the more people jealous of you, the more people hate you. I promise you, yeah. Do you think 150 million followers who are never famous really love Cristiano Ronaldo? First, guess what? First, he's still alive today. First, so I do love him to some extent. So first, now, guess what? First, and he's very lucky to be living life. But guess what? First, he's a good soccer player. Yeah, I knew it. But the thing is, he's very loud about his success, and he has to be loud. First, he definitely has to be loud because why? First, it's because the physical realm is loud, isn't it? First, the physical realm is loud, but never silent. First, anything that's physical is loud and clear. First, physical success is now success. I say physical success is now success, and it's also something that's never silent. I mean, you understand? But anything that's spiritual success is very silent success. See, Tony Robbins is louder than me in success. But is he more successful than me? For sure, no. Firstly, he's never more successful than Daniel Lvovich. Firstly, I'm doing much more work than he is. Firstly, he's never more successful than me, I promise you. Firstly, you can deny that if you want. But the thing is, I understand the truth, and the truth set me free, I promise you. I promise you, although guess what? Firstly, at night time, never eat cookies at night time. I mean, just make it a rule in your life. Never eat cookies at night time. I mean, why is that? I mean, just make it a rule. I'm just saying, never do I eat cookies at night time. I say 12 hours. I say 12 times 72 times 365 equal TXP. Cookies. I mean, in a sense, when I'm teaching you something, I'm teaching you a way of life. And now, you must understand that what I do now with these people over here is I'm understanding lunch is coming up. And now, they're making me eat food, but I have to eat food and drink. I have to drink something, I have to eat food, and I'm always doing something to help my life to succeed. So, the reason for my success today, guys, is I'm learning how to grow myself differently. I'm learning how to be just love my life differently. I realize that what you guys need to realize every single day is learn to exist. I mean, exist in your life and do a greater job for yourself anyway. And go and read the headlines of all these, let's say, different headings of YouTube while you're actually talking on the phone. But for me to be able to go and do my, let's say, my YouTube channel, in terms of talking to you while doing YouTube now, actually what I'm doing is I'm going on the 7 Channel News to see the headlines of the news so I can go and subscribe. And it's not that subscribing, but just clearly just seeing the differences of everything that's new. I realize it's all different for me anyway. I realize you guys have to understand straight away how I feel. I feel every single day that what you guys need to realize is look for different signs of different ways of prospering and just scan your eyes around everything. I mean, scan to see exactly how I never feel bad for anything. But be careful to see how people are talking. And if you have to understand something about life, guys, then understand straight away how you guys need to realize that you never accuse people of anything, but go and really understand how to study your life around. I mean, study your life around and teach people silence. I mean, teach people everything about life. So, if I teach you spiritual realms, I should now, if I just teach you the word I should forget everything else, man. Actually, now guess what? I can throw that in the bin because I can teach you my word I anyway. I mean, in a sense, so that's the thing about life. I mean, all you have to do is teach people the word I. I mean, the word I is all you teach. I mean, all that, in terms of what I wrote today, is the word I wrote nothing else. I mean, everything leads to the word I, guys. But if you want to learn the skills of life, then learn how to speak and treasure your word I. I mean, learn how to use the word I in a sentence so that you can always understand how to talk to people. And now, if you want to talk to people, then talk to them in silence and run away from them. Firstly, the best communication with people is never with them, but with you. I mean, you understand? So, detaching from people is much better than attaching to people. I mean, run away from people to detach, but to run to people is to attach to them. I mean, they are never the way, and they never the way. I am the way, said Jesus Christ. I am the way. I am the way. I am the light. I am the fire. I am the bread of life. I mean, understand? I am the way. I mean, never run to them. I am the way. I mean, you must say it for yourself as well. I am the way. I am the way. I am the way. I want you to say it. I am the way. I mean, never run to Damon Lvovich to help you. I mean, run to yourself to help you. I mean, that's it. I mean, run to your own word I. I mean, every single day I'm looking at the word I over here. I'm looking to see how people grouping up together always, mental health wards, and they grew up together, and they group up together to smoke a cigarette. I mean, 5 of them having 1 cigarette. I mean, never be one of those 5. I mean, never be one of those people. I have to group up with other people to do drugs together. I mean, never do that, but silent success is online today. And guess what? Firstly, the more success you have, the better. Firstly, now what I feel like doing completely with my Instagram is I feel like completely just unfollowing people totally on my Instagram. And now shall I do it? Firstly, now that's the thing. Firstly, are they going to follow me? Firstly, I'm not sure. The thing is, I'm the up, man. Firstly, it's more how I feel. I feel different. I mean, the more silent I am about my success, the better. I mean, in that sense, so what I want to do is I want to show myself this. Firstly, I realize how they never care about my Instagram. They never care about my Instagram. So what I do is I start to unfollow people. And I have to unfollow people so I can do a greater way of life. So what I want to do is just see exactly what's happening with my life. I realize I have people following me though. I have people following me throughout my life. And now, guess what? Actually, it's more how I feel. Now, if they're really following me, then guess what? Actually, it's more how I feel. I feel much greater anyway. I feel that these people are people who can come and follow me if you want. But the thing is now, I realize it's much more how I feel. I feel that I deserve much better. I deserve much better always. But what do I do? Jesus Christ, I mean, does Jesus Christ go unfollowing people here? I mean, Jesus Christ says no. Actually, now, guess what? Actually, Jesus Christ says to unfollow people to get more silent online is much more of a deal. I mean, what's the point of being so loud, huh? Online. I mean, guess what? Actually, there's a big competition going and that's going nowhere. So let's go and see this now. I asked Jesus Christ what he does. I mean, Jesus Christ says, I realize that people are following me though. I realize people are following me, but are they really following me though? Actually, nah. Actually, go more silent, man. Actually, go more silent. Actually, if they really want to follow me, actually they can follow me. And like, I realize it's much more how I feel. I feel that people over here in terms of online tendencies are never really following me much. See now, why is that? I feel they're jealous of me, guys. See, they're very jealous of me, so what I want to do is just unfollow people because then people see it's never enough for the followers, man. So go for it. I'm never enough for followers. I'm never enough for the followers. Whereas now what I want to do always is just unfollow people slowly to the word I, mate. I realize my Instagram can be different. I realize my YouTube account is something different. And what I'm doing now is I'm just removing followers from my online tendencies over here. And why is that? I do it because I feel that I have ideas anyway. I'm just doing ideas, guys. I do ideas because I see that none of these people are really in my life, and none of them really care about me. So what I do is I move on. I unfollow as much people as I can for the first time, and I'm making sure that my beautiful soul over here deserves much better than 900 and 1,000 followers. I deserve much better than that in life. So you guys really follow me on Instagram, then go and follow my Instagram, but I just make sure I just remove you if you follow me. I remove you if you follow me because I can see something happening over here. I'll move on. I realize it's much more how I feel. I feel that people just are never really into my type of go. But what I do is I help myself to deliver information, and I never want them to do anything other than help me to succeed. So I'm succeeding in different ways, guys. I'm succeeding differently all the time. And what I do now is a different way. I never want followers on Instagram at all. I want followers on Instagram. I just never want people to see how many followers I have really. I mean, why is that? Because I see people never really that into. I mean, I can see people are never really that into me in life. So I go blocking and deleting these people, because that way I realize 900 today can do me some nice beautiful way of life. I'm always just delivering content, guys. I'm delivering different content. I'm making sure you understand straight away what I'm doing. I'm understanding what I'm doing is different, and I put it in my nice and beautiful way of life over here, that people can laugh at me all they want, mate. See 900 followers at the moment. I see a little bit that way, and what I do now is I just let it be that way. Otherwise, every single day I unfollow 25 people, and that's it. See 25 people every single day I unfollow. So that's how many people? So 900 divided by 25, I see 36 days. See in 36 days time, see nobody's following me on Instagram. See now, I just let it be that way. I see every single day. You must understand that what I do now is, since I'm actually following myself over here, I never want followers on Instagram because I see how they treat me. I see how people treat me. And guess what? My Instagram is standing tall, mate. Regardless of them, I never care about them at all. I never care about your following in my life, man. I mean, you don't want to follow me? I mean, I never fucking care about you, mate, if you never follow me. I mean, good luck about your life. I mean, that's what I believe. I mean, you must understand straight away that if I'm doing something to help my life, I have beautiful photos of myself, and I'll continue to do these photos. Which it does count, and my photos do count. Actually, now, guess what? I asked Jesus Christ what he does. I mean, Jesus Christ says, yeah, or she says the same thing, man. I mean, just remove people from your list of Instagram following. And never even have an Instagram following these days, guys. Actually, people never rate you much. on Instagram, and never do it for the following. Just never do it for following, guys. I mean that, guys. Every single day, look to help yourself to coexist with your life much greater, and look to help yourself to just do life much greater for yourself, and that's it. So anyway, so every single day I'm learning something new. I'm learning that you guys have to understand to do something different, but I'm doing my word I anyway. I'm doing my word I and teach the word I. I teach you guys the word I all the time, and that's what I'm teaching now these days. I'm teaching different ideas. So what else can I teach you from this angle over here is everything's different. I'm looking for different ways of thinking. I'm looking for different ways of being. And I can go ask the nurse to have an extra 30 minutes or an extra 30. I can go ask the nurse to have an extra hour over there in terms of an extra hour and a half. So I just have to go and return the phone. I have to return this phone. I have to go get myself lunch. I get myself lunch, and then I go and do something much greater to help myself to coexist much better, and understand that no matter what, that I have to go and return the phone. So I return the phone, and that's it, guys. I had the phone for 2 hours. See, 10. See, for 2 hours, so I can have my phone for 2 hours. I can have my phone for 1 more hour, and that 1 hour is an afternoon session. I can have one more time to do a phone. But I've given you some knowledge over here. I'm giving you some knowledge over here about what's going on. And guess what? Going the silent way. And my online status, fortunately now online status, I never care about them, man. I want less followers online now. I never want followers online, man. I never want people to follow me online. Oh. I want people to follow me online. I just now want exactly on Instagram only the amount of followers I can get online. Which they never deserve to be on my list, mate. Which they never deserve to be on my list of followers, mate. Why is that? Because they already follow me anyway. So because they follow me anyway, I realize I deserve much better than 1 million followers, man. I deserve much better than 10 million followers. So I put my followers on Instagram at 0. I can put Jesus Christ is following me. That's my account name. And that's it, man. I put 0 followers and Jesus Christ is following me, and that's it. Jesus Christ is following my word I. Jesus Christ only follows the people who have the word I, mate. Jesus Christ really following I. That's the way it is. So every single day you must understand. So what I'm doing now is I'm just walking around a nice and beautiful room over here. I'm teaching myself how to grow and lift myself from the occasion. I'm teaching myself how to just go by life, and I'm recording my session. But do I want to be documenting my life with the papers anymore? Actually, no. I never want to be sitting down rereading my papers to you. Why is that? Because I can teach you anyway what's important. I teach you a different aspect. I teach you something different, but what else can I teach you from that? I can teach you that no matter what, I can see straight away how people can get aggressive with you. First, they can get aggressive with you because you never want to have medication, but they force it upon you. And they force medication upon you. First, also they may say for you to take a shower or have a shower because you stink. And they may say it as well, but you never stink. But the thing is, they say so. And never listen to them. Or if they say change your clothing, or that you stink, never listen to him. First, you never listen to him. First, you just make sure you never stink. So make sure, anyway, what you do is realize that psychiatrists are most likely upon helping you be in a psych ward for around 6 weeks. I mean, for around 6 weeks, they want you to be in a psych ward if you become a patient. So what I've done with legal aid over here is legal aid says it's illegal for you to get out of a psych ward unless you go through a tribunal. So you have to go through a tribunal before you actually go through the period of being someone who has a discharge at a psych ward or a nursery home. So currently I'm in a nursery home, which is a psych ward. So legal aid says that the only way for you to get out of a mental health facility that's a psych ward or mental health facility that's a nurse ward, just a nursing home or psych ward, which is the same thing, is through a tribunal. So I have to have my tribunal on the 23rd of the 7th, 2021 or 22nd of the 7th, 2021. So they want to call up my parents. They want to call my parents, and I'm never inviting a legal aid this time because I never need them. And why is that? Because legal aid does nothing for you. Legal aid does nothing for you. And all they do is charge you for everything. And they charge you for everything. And they never help you in the case. Understand? First, they never help you in the case. First, they ask you for the evidence. First, they never sum up the evidence for themselves. Unless it's from you. Understand? So, realize to never get yourself in a court and never ever go charging people or trying to saw through the lawsuit of somebody. Never try to go finding a case of lawsuit of people because Jesus Christ never takes people to court. Jesus Christ never wants to be the one in the court suing other people. So yeah. I say Jesus Christ never wants to be in a court suing other people. You understand? So that was just a nurse. So understand, guys, that what's important is understand every single day to just go and grow yourself, yeah? And make sure you understand that no matter what, since I'm in here, make sure you understand that medication of all kind, such as paliperidone and Epilim and Seroquel is what I'm doing right now, and I'm taking those medications, make you never ever, let's say, have the sperm. So sperm is less when you're taking medication. So make sure you're never taking medication long term. When trying to get better in a way that you're getting better in a way that you get off the medication as soon as possible by making the doctors be the boss. Make sure that they're the boss of that. Make sure that you go for other people to get yourself out of a psych ward. Go for other people to make yourself a beautiful person in a way that you're never listening to them and what they want, but listen to yourself and what you want more than what they want of you. But agree and be someone who agrees with them. So anyway, what is the case with me is you must understand that they are agreeing to disagree with me. I'm just agreeing with them. So the thing is, I have no worries, but the thing is they look stupid to me. So never be the one to agree to disagree, but be the one to agree only. Sometimes you may have a nurse who comes up to you and says, agree to disagree. No. They're stupid people. They're the ones who agree to disagree. Never agree to disagree, but just agree, guys. Agree with everything. If they put you on medication, just agree with it. And never complain. Never complain about anything, but ask for more. Ask people for more information, or ask people for more phone time, or ask them for more information about everything. Ask them for more information about medications and what they're giving you and why. And that's it. Just ask for that. And just say, are you able to give me more information about this and this? Say, what's the plan? What's the plan? Ask them, what's the plan about this and this? Understand? make sure you understand that you have to talk words. So what I've been doing around the psych ward is walking all night and all day long. Just walking, talking to myself. But am I going to do pen to paper ever again? Unfortunately, yeah. What am I doing pen to paper for again? I'm doing it just for my finance now. Just for my finance. But never really to do anything else. Because I understand that what's important for me now is I understand there's a new way of life where I can talk just like this without documenting anything and start learning myself along the way what to do about my life. And that's my life coaching strategy. So I'm just learning, yeah? I'm learning how to talk, I'm learning how to be on my own, I'm learning how to do my life greater regardless. I have to stay away from people. And now, when my mum comes along, I realize she wants me to talk to her. She wants me to be talking to her. The thing is, I want to be talking to you much more than her. And that's the thing. I want to be talking to everybody much more, and never just you, more than her. I want to talk to everybody much more. But let's see what she says about this. I understand. So I can actually rest and I can go home very soon. I realize my home is my word I. I'm already home already. So I have to go and give my phone now to the custody of people over there. And they're going to help me to have my phone for an extra hour so I can do my life better.